Alright, so we're recording this audio. Boom, got the video recording. Let's get it cracking. Let's pick a little bit more up. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Alright, let's get back at it. Feels good to be back in the studio, office, laboratory. You know what I'm saying? Where we're gonna make some things happen. But for now, let's get this reaction going. One, two, three.
Empires do not begin or end on a certain date, but they do end, and the West has not yet come to terms with its fading supremacy. At the end of every empire, under the guise of renewal, tribes, armies, and organizations appear and devour the heritage of the former superpower, often from within. In his essay, The Fate of Empires, the soldier, diplomat, and traveller Lieutenant General Sir John Glubb analysed the life cycle of empires. He found remarkable similarities between them all. An empire lasts about 250 years, or 10 generations, from the early pioneers to the final conspicuous consumers who become a burden on the state. 6 ages define the lifespan of an empire.
This
The
is
age
deep.
of pioneers, the age of conquests.
This is deep. But honestly, sorry about that. But honestly, I think a lot of it's going to come down to whether you believe it's just happenstance or if it's by construction. Because the people that start empires, they aren't just, people that just get together by chance every now and then. They belong to fraternities and secret societies, and they are the people who set up governments and international trade structures and international law. So, as an empire decays, they still retain their order, and it's them who create the next empire. So, if you're capable of maintaining yourself and starting empires, uh, displaying a principle that I've seen once is called a self-propelling machine, or a system set up by geniuses to work by idiots. If you could set that up in the beginning and just let it coast and it lasts for 250 years, and then as soon as that collapses, another one's able to pop up within the next 50 years, I digress.
The age of commerce, the age of affluence, the age of intellect, ending with
To me, it's a way of laundering all the wrongs done by said empire for the power of that said empire to launder all of their crimes on the name of the nation, while they sneak out in the back and as they pick and choose their next land they're going to build up.
circuses in the age
Time will
of
tell.
decadence. There are common features to every age of decadence. An undisciplined, overextended military, the conspicuous display of wealth, a massive disparity between rich and poor, a desire to live off a bloated state, and an obsession with sex.
Sounds like
Perhaps the
everywhere
most notorious trait of all
post
is the
2022,
debasement of the
post
currency.
2020.
The United States and Great Britain both began on a gold or silver standard, long since abandoned. Rome was no different.
So it started on a principle that was very sound, and it was on a silver standard. But as it corrupted further and further and further, the Roman denarius got to the point where it was basically a copper coin, and they learned how to plate. And it was washed in silver, and in circulation, the plating came off. And at the end, all the senators that really did at one time represent the people only were interested in representing how much wealth they could steal at the top.
Great empire life always dazzles, but beneath the surface, the unbridled desire for money, power, and material possessions means that duty and public service are replaced by leaders and citizens who scramble for the spoils.
Historically, all the signs of the demise of the empire are beginning to develop. Some are more trenchant than others. This current financial and economic crisis, that sort of thing always accompanies the demise of empire.
The people of Rome were constantly being distracted by the gladiatorial events and the
Economic kick, man.
They did this whenever there was unrest among the people. There was a huge event going on, and they created a new event with lots.
Economic hitman just means destroyer of nation.
Gladiators, and every day we're doing that. That is a common trait of declining empires. And so today in the United States, for example, you find tremendous emphasis on all kinds of television programs that distract people.
How could you trust his opinion?
Sports is a big part of that.
He's a self-proclaimed economic hitman. He's talking about what's happening in the United States.
We've been lulled into a lethargy.
Not even saying what he's saying is not true. But I can't believe he didn't have a hand in it.
So did Roman charioteers. In the 2nd century, one by the name of Gaius Apuleius Diocles amassed a fortune of 35 million sesterces in prize money, equivalent to several $1 billion today. Strangely, perhaps, there's another profession that is disproportionately hallowed as an empire declines. The Romans, the Ottomans, and the Spanish all made celebrities of their chefs.
And this again is typifying the end of an empire, where things were so great, we have this last oomph of momentum that we used to be great, and we felt great, and we don't feel it anymore. So everyone is out searching for it. Well, maybe it's in the best food, or the best clothes, or the best music, or the best movies, or a reality TV show, or another magazine. But you can never get enough of what you don't need. What you need is a strong moral conviction that is pervasive throughout the society, and integrity reigns.
There's a vast apathy. There's a vast amoralism, even a political nature to it. That is to say, there are vast numbers of people who don't give a damn. And so there's this natural, I suppose, entropy. Any living organism, which an empire is, of course, over time dies. Question is, how does it die? Does it die in a violent cascade of events, or does it die over a long period of time?
Guess time to tell what happens here in the United States of America. My prediction: a lot of people want to get their feelings hurt, but all in all, it's gonna be alright.